I know. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Clicking and Breaking. I am your host, Clicking Cliff, with the long-haired, goofy guy, Brickablecow. Then we got TMC with the most minifigures in the world, TMC Heather. How's everybody doing tonight?
Fabulous. Clippy, how are you?
Fabulous.
Well, we are living the dream. We are
fully recovered, by the way.
There you go. I was wondering about that, if you're feeling any better or not.
I slept well last night.
Well, good.
Very little interruptions, according to my watch. I got a perfect score.
Well, there's going to be a test on that here before too long. So.
Oh, no. I didn't study.
You better start studying.
I'm working.
Well, we got Bunny in the Bunny Bricks. What's up, Bunny?
Hi.
We do have TMC Heather up in here. I mean,
imposter.
She's always in here. We got Dude Jude.
Moo.
We got Seth.
Hey, Dude. Seth, hey.
We got Big Nate. What's up, Big Nate?
Hey, Big Nate.
All right. Well, so far, that's all that showed up. We'll gather them up and we'll go ahead and get this show on the road. We do got cows jokes, so let me get that ready. Here we go.
Okay, as always, I bring to you the best jokes you've ever heard of the week.
Try it.
I'm excited.
So first joke, okay, first out of two. Why did the student bring scissors to school?
So they don't poke their eye out.
Why did the student bring scissors to school?
Mm-hmm. Why
so
did
he could cut class.
Oh, damn.
I
Okay,
got it. I got it. Yay. I'm so clever. Look at me, clever pig. Hi.
Moo. Hi, pig.
What's up, pig?
That was an easy one.
Or all cows.
How do you got a gong? How do lemons clean their house so quickly? How do lemons clean their house so quickly?
Full of zest.
They hire a Minute Maid. You know.
Oh, okay. They're bougie. Okay, I like it. Good job, Lemon.
What's up, Scotty?
Moosh guy.
Hi, Scotty.
What's up, Clever? How you doing? All right, well, guys, we do have some a guest tonight. Actually, we got lucky. We got 2 for 1.
This is not me or him. This is me. I mean, that's me, but that's not me.
Heather, do you want to introduce him?
Oh my gosh, I am so excited to introduce these guys to you. These two to you, because they're not both guys. It's our friends, Super Hawk. You may know them also as Unhappy Mohawk or Super Cabre on social media. I met them in the Brick Convention, Brick World Chicago, a
Right.
couple years ago, and they have been just so awesome. I also have their sig figs up here partying with me for my
Nice.
birthday. You guys are still partying hard up here, man. It's awesome. So, yeah, welcome in, guys.
All right, we'll play the music.
Keep the party going.
Yeah, they're up there.
Welcome.
Hello, hello.
How y'all
Thank
doing?
you. Wonderful.
Good, good, good.
Exhausted. Trying to get ready for shows, but otherwise, well.
It's about to be heavy show season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks before the first big show.
Yeah. There's a show going on right now that we attended. Well, not right now. It actually just ended. So this past weekend, Brick Bash was happening in Ann Arbor for the high school. So we were up
Okay.
there doing some building, and Lego was there doing a survey, kind of getting kids' ideas on magazines so they could like do some marketing research, basically, which was pretty cool. So we got to walk with the kids and
Nice.
ask them some questions, and say which one was your favorite, and of course they like the shiny gold ones, and anything
Always.
with 2 swords. So
That's the trick to winning TMC Tuesday. You're right. When you have 2 swords on a minifig, it seems to win in the voting contest.
yeah, in the lineup, if the fig had 2 swords in the grouping, most kids were like, I want 2 swords.
Or whoever had like the coolest weapon, really.
Well, like, thankfully, it was the same character throughout the whole thing, so it was just like different ways that they displayed the minifig that came with the magazine. So
Okay.
sometimes you would see the fig, sometimes it would be a cardboard of the fig, sometimes it would be a bag or a little pouch or just a gold emblem imagery, or just so there was so many different designs, but it was always funny when kids were like, "Oh, 2 swords. I like that one." I'm like, "Okay, cool. 2 swords. Got it."
Yeah.
Note
Noted.
to self, put 2 swords in my.
All your
Shiny
nights.
gold, 2 swords. Wins every time.
Oh,
Cute.
who's
Yeah.
the new guy? I don't know who's the new guy who replaced me. I don't know, buddy. I don't know, Cobra. How you doing, Cobra? Well, we'll let Heather ask the first question. We call this the hot seat time. So
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
It's not scary. It's fun.
Yeah.
So how long have both of you been into Lego? Like, when did your Lego journey start?
Start with him, because I wouldn't be into Lego if it weren't for him.
Okay, then you go first. And
So
Heather will-
mine started obviously when I was super young, probably 4 or 5 years old, getting sets. I remember getting where it was just a bucket of parts, and we'd have those and just build away. And then as I got older, probably in my teens, I stopped for a little while. I didn't get rid of any of it, but I just didn't use any of it.
Right.
I had kids early on, so shortly, probably as soon as I hit 20, the Legos came back out. And then all of a sudden, the kids got introduced to them, so it stayed with it for a while. And then in 2017, I think I really fell back in love with it, where I started collecting hardcore. All the Lego Batman series was out for the movie.
okay.
It was around 2018 for me too when I came back into it.
Then I got
That
hurt.
would be about the right
Yeah.
time for us, because we actually started working together at AutoZone. So we were co-workers, and after work, I would go over to his house and build Lego, and I was like, oh my gosh, because like what we have now is half of what he had then. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, I didn't know it was this big of a thing. Like, you really, really have some stuff here. So once I saw what was being created at his house, I was just like, okay, I like this. Now I've dabbled in it, and it's kind of taken over in my aspect. And I just got Lego for my birthday, and it's the holla, what you getting? I want Lego.
Yep. I know that feeling.
That's kind of how when I first got into Lego, I was really ashamed. Like, I'm a grown man trying to play with a kid's toy. And then I got on YouTube and I saw others. I was like, okay, I don't feel so bad now.
There are more like us. One of us.
There you go.
Always.
One of
I
us.
feel like a lot of us go through that phase though, because even myself, I went through that phase coming online. Like, I don't know if there's other people that are into Lego like I am, you know. Turns out there's a whole lot of y'all.
That's what's crazy. So when TikTok first came around, you know, you're scrolling through and you don't see anything Lego, and then that first thing comes up and someone's talking about Lego, or like you see it and you're like, oh, okay, you like this too? Cool. Let me get on your live, or comment on your video or whatever. And then next thing you know, there's 3, there's 5, there's a whole group, there's a UK group, there's there's, and it's like oh my gosh, there's this community is huge, and that's just online. You know what I mean? How many people aren't online and know about this and are just like we were, just chilling at home in our own little hobbit hole of Lego, doing our own thing, like, oh well, I guess if I like it, cool.
You're right, Clever. You're right. I'm
That's funny.
sorry. I do apologize.
Valid. I agree. I have a feeling on that.
So, do you guys build sets or just or mocks?
Both. And
Both? Okay.
sometimes mock sets.
Okay.
We have started doing rainbow builds. So we'll take a set of something that is never anything we would purchase, like something big, or sometimes things that we have purchased but we want to see differently. And we take the instructions and just grab the pieces in whatever color and build it in schematic of rainbow. And
That's what I could do.
All right, nice.
Instead of sorting this out, and just do like a search of pieces.
I need a 2x4. It doesn't matter what color. Give me 8 of them. They can all be different.
I find one, I'll use it. Yeah.
I cannot build like that. I cannot think like that.
Damn,
that's what I want to do. That's cool.
That is the Joker mobile.
Good.
Is how we labeled it. The plate, my favorite is the license plate. It says haha.
I love it.
Yeah.
Name ever.
Love it.
Absolute
Love it.
best. Good job, guys.
I mean,
What?
do both. You see the sets, but sometimes, it's like, oh, I don't have the money to buy that set, but I got a bucket of bricks that I bet you I could make it. Sometimes you have to order a specialty piece because it only comes in that set, but it's like,
Yeah.
Okay, I spent $15, to build this $200
Giant.
set.
Right. Oh my gosh, you're giving me ideas.
I've done
I
that.
was one
I've done that
separating.
one time. Sorry.
I've been one separated. I have a whole bunch of friends specific colors because I was like, I need to just put them all aside so I can have something so pretty to build with them. So it would just all be those pinks and lavenders and purples and okay.
Well, I happen
Ideas.
so we have a ton of that stuff because a friend of mine who owns a store, whenever I would do sorting and things like that for him, they always separated all the friends' colors separate from regular Lego colors. And he'd have a whole bin of it, and he'd be like, I don't know what to do with this. And I'd buy it like dirt cheap. And I'm like, yeah, I'll give you $30 for that bin of that stuff. And it's just monstrous plates that are in this obscure colors. Like, yeah, sure, you're not going to use that for majority of your stuff, but it's great for things like this.
That's thinking outside the box. I like that.
I like all the colors that Lego tries to release even up to now. They're still putting out new colors. So they're expanding their own like classic color range too, not just
as of 2023. This is the color palette.
That's so cool.
Exists.
You have it all filled up too.
So you can order this. It comes
pre-filled.
Periodic table of Lego colors.
Yep. And it's really cool. It's got even like the translucent and the opals. It's got your basic colors, and then when you get into like these blues, it is so helpful to just hold a piece up next to it and be like,
right,
that is the correct color.
Look here, dude, Jude. I love you. Dude, you call me out.
Cow, he breaks down sets and throws them in this bucket, and he builds other things out of it. He's got the Batmobile broken up in there. He's got the Black Pearl in shambles, and
I have a tote in the closet that, well, there's more than one tote.
Speaking,
We do that. We'll build a set, we'll buy the set, build it, and then if it's something we really, really wanted to display, sure. Otherwise, it's like, all right, throw it in the bin
yeah,
of taking
if
it
it's
apart.
displayed, it's on the shelf. Otherwise, it goes to the rebuild bin.
Nice.
Mm.
There you go.
But
Cow's not the
They're
only
your
one.
people.
I'm not the only one out here.
Speaking of Black Pearl, though, you should do one because I did one. I did a rainbow of the Black Pearl. Now I had a friend collaborate with me, and he took tie-dye
The original Black
fabric.
Pearl.
Yeah, the original Black Pearl. He took tie-dye fabric and made cloth because he has the Black
That's
Pearl
cool.
set, so he used it as a template to make multicolored sails. But it was a
Oh,
multicolored boat with multicolored sails, and it was it was
beautiful.
so,
I don't
just
know.
saying,
There
check out
might
the
be a rebuild.
instructions.
There you go, Cal. It can come back to
Uh-huh.
life.
See?
They can.
See?
Yeah, you
Not
could even do a
necessarily.
mashup, like half Black Pearl, half multicolored pearl. Type
That
deal,
would be cool.
since you've already got the black sails.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know. That's
Like
something I might
like
think
it's
about.
like it's breaking through a portal and it's turning into a rainbow.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
You could have a
Yeah.
unicorn on the front instead of a mermaid.
Okay, we're going a little too far.
No, I like that. Or no, you do that. You do that, Chupacabra.
You could put a
What?
cow
I don't
head.
know what's on the front of ours. I think ours has a mermaid.
It was Batman.
Oh, it's Batman. Yeah, we
It's
have
the
Batman.
mermaid
Oh,
on
that's
Batman.
even better.
Okay.
That's so
I'm
funny.
back on track.
Yay!
I even have the clown Batman, and I have a off-brand rainbow Batman. Like, we could totally do that.
That
You
would
could have
fit right on
matching
front.
rainbow black Batman. Oh no. Black Pearl
You
Batman.
could mix them up, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know
both
if
have one in the fleet.
my head's spinning right now.
I do.
Power of Mach.
Half of my issue is I cannot think in the form of color. Like, I have to build in that same color for it to make sense for me. So, like, with y'all building the Batmobile, I'm like, I have the instructions, and like I could do that, but like, can I do that?
It's a little tricky to get past at first because your mind is trying to mimic what you see on the screen.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you have to kind of get to the point where you block out the colors and you just look for shapes. You start going by stud and by shape count. I have the advantage some because I have a lot of deficiency in blue. So there's a lot of the Lego colors I don't see for the right color at all. So it's like it's a little easier for me with some of that stuff.
Because they look like the same color on that spectrum.
Yeah.
It's like there's many times I'll be like, hey, this isn't the same. I'll be like, oh, okay.
She'd be like, that's dark blue, not black. I'd be like, oh,
Close enough.
whoops.
Like to me.
That's pretty cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the superpower then.
So, do you guys just strictly build Lego, or do y'all build off-brand bricks of any sort? Or
Oh, I love that you should ask that. So, Josh leaves because he's a purist, but we do have off-brand brick that we have acquired over the years, and okay, but I'm not talking about that. That was a gift. That doesn't count. I have off-brand sets, but we used to, when we would buy bulk Lego, there would be false Lego in the bins. So what we started doing was on 4th of July, we would buy bottle rockets and we would take the fake Lego and we purchased about 100 wagon wheels because they seemed to work the best.
When the wagon wheels were on the pad wall at Lego, we just got a whole cup worth of them at the time because it was like, cool. Now we have wheels for the next 10 years for racing.
So we build rocket-powered cars on the 4th of July and watch them go.
That's freaking awesome.
I like that.
I don't know how
Funny.
I don't know how I feel about firepower next to my Lego, but
Well, that's why we don't use the
sounds
Lego.
cool.
We use the fake brick.
Yep.
True.
Cow has a bunch of them, so he can use that. He can endless supply.
I love my off-brand bricks as much as my Lego bricks, so it's very hard.
To each their
Yeah,
own.
right? Hey,
To each their own.
you can't. I'm just saying there are options.
That is a pretty cool idea, though.
That-
Do y'all get them to launch in the sky? Like, I know you're talking
We
like
try.
wheel-
So
okay.
you can, but you have to use the very expensive rockets to do it
A
with.
little more thrust.
The ones that are like, I don't know, $15 to $20 a pop, and it's
Mhm.
kind of a little costly to do it. But yeah, it takes a lot more thrust to pick them up off the ground.
There was a science
Mhm.
experiment of how many bottle rockets could we fit into a build without the build being too heavy, and the most we got was a.
That's
So-
pretty awesome. That's
Heck
something
yeah.
I would be willing to do with my kids. Like, that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, it's
And that's what started it. It was a way to still have fun with the kids for 4th of July, but not have them setting off fireworks. It's like, here, build your car. We'll put the rocket in it, and you just take the little bottle rocket, cut the stick off, and then I used an arch piece. We just got a bunch of
the
arch
1x3s,
pieces too.
I think.
Set
or
those at the
1x4.
back so the rocket kind of gets in there, and you just block it from going forward. So that way, once you ignite it, it just pushes the car.
Well, that's a cool idea,
Mhm.
though. That's a
And
real
then,
cool idea.
then
Yeah.
kids aren't lighting them. You can have the kids line up, at the start line or at the finish line side, and then you stand and light them all, and then see who goes.
I know what I'm doing for the 4th. We're blowing up Lego.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Only the fake stuff.
Well,
Scotty.
maybe.
Scotty goes, now I know what to do with those fun hole minifigs. I'm the
There
right
you
guy.
go. They need to be riding on all the cars.
Yes. Please.
Yeah.
And film it,
100%.
Scotty. Please.
That could be
Put it
fun.
on Insta for me to
Good.
see.
Send one of them up there.
Yeah, just if you go to film it, make sure that nobody is on the other side of the rockets at all, even if they're at a safe distance, because Instagram will take it down.
Yeah, some of our videos got flagged.
Yeah.
I was in the receiving end, just kind of making sure they didn't go anywhere they shouldn't
She was
go.
safely away from
That
the
was like
distance.
way,
Right.
yeah. I had a good 20 feet between me and the cars before they
Ev-
even blew up.
Every time I post a video, it gets yanked down for safety.
Dang.
Okay.
Good to
That
know.
makes sense. Good tip, actually.
No
Hey,
people in
Yeah.
the video, but you can video it and show it off.
Now,
Maybe
when
a
you,
That's
disclaimer.
cool.
when you mock, do you guys use a digital software like Stud.io or just straight out of your mind?
No,
Trial and error.
yeah, I've done a build and then go to studio to rebuild it, and so like I had instructions for. We did that with this little dumpster that we made.
Hang on. We're going to blow you up
Cool.
again. Nice.
Little dumpster with the doors on the side.
oh
You can get in
yeah.
it still, and then the top opens.
Boy, that would look good in a fairground somewhere.
It's
Huh,
big.
if
Yeah.
only we knew.
It would
You'd
be
have to
a
have
full fig
bricks
size.
built. Yeah, brick built figs or something.
Nice.
The only downfall is when we were trying
No.
to rebuild it in the instructions online on the computer, the system didn't want to acknowledge this piece that sits in here. So it's not really connected. It's in a track essentially.
Mhm.
And so
Yeah.
that door, we couldn't get it to connect it wouldn't place it basically. So we had to like build up a fake wall, attach it to the wall,
Yeah.
delete the wall, and then it was like, oh, okay, this piece can be here now.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
it didn't understand.
That's cool.
that's cool.
Easy.
Ooh.
Hi, Zizu.
So
So
that's
now it
Now-
became a pin holder on my desk.
Cool
Yeah.
idea.
That's
That's
cool,
cool.
actually. I really like that.
That's still
Um,
cool, though.
What about a favorite piece? Do y'all have a favorite piece at all?
Ooh. I love that you asked that question because I ask everybody that question and I have never thought about the answer for me. My favorite piece would probably be I'm a big fan of a headlight brick, but I do a lot of plant things, so a leaf would be my secondary, but oh, what you got?
I have yet to hear that from somebody, a leaf being their favorite part.
Well,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Those are good.
Yeah.
too.
And mainly because I can do this with it.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
Yo,
Studs on
that's
I
all
like
cool.
sides.
those a lot too.
I like that.
Beautiful.
And it's just an offset. So you can pick. You freaking cat. You just have one offset from the other.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So then that way you can put all four together. Oops.
Yo, that's awesome. All right, I learned something tonight.
There we go. This one. And then you can also do it to where you have it so you can one side or
Both
the other.
sides. Nice.
Just think
All
Fun.
sides will be studded.
Just think we can do that in a mock or something. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
heck yeah.
This is why
What's
I
up,
like
George?
Oh, what do
Go
you
ahead.
have?
about you is like, oh, the leaf. I've never seen a leaf is your favorite piece. So we use the leaf
Yo.
and we make a ball, and we currently use it for like a basketball type game, like you throw it into a bucket. But we're
Uh-huh.
actually going to use it for bowling this year. When we do the brick world circuit. So
That's cool.
something different. But yeah, Moto from Lego Masters showed us this build that he had made, and then we went and reinforced it and pinned it together and made it structurally playable.
Mhm.
And then turned it into a game, and
Nice.
that
That's
kind of
awesome.
started all of our interactiveness that we do with Brick World. Was that that ball?
The cat scarf. I love it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fun.
our.
Yeah, you getting a couple of people in chat loving the cat already.
Hey, beer.
That's Beerus, God
Say
of
hi.
Destruction.
Up here.
Hi,
He,
dear.
he says, I have questions for your cat friend.
You can hit
Oh,
the
that's awesome.
spotlight. What questions do you have?
Piggy has a question. Have you ever attempted a rainbow build that didn't work out? Also, what's your cat's name? Uh-huh.
Okay, so yeah, Beerus is the cat.
So I did
Yes.
the Millennium Falcon,
Ooh.
and then we decided to take it to a show. And if anybody's ever built the UCS Millennium Falcon, they know that it's not meant to be moved around.
No,
Like,
not travel friendly.
like once you build it, like you set it down and you don't touch it. So we loaded it in the back of a U-Haul trailer with just some blankets, padding around it, no big deal. And then decided to drive to Wisconsin. And we're in Michigan, so it's a good 7-hour drive.
Wasn't bad.
Whole drive there, we never hit a bumpy road or anything. It's beautiful. We're like, yes, we're gonna make it. We get in front of the facility, the fairgrounds where this is being hosted, and the road is just all of a sudden like we found some back road down an alley, like never been paved in the last 20 years kind of road. Like, and the whole trailer just starts bouncing. We pull into the facility, and I get back to the trailer, and I start to open the door, and you just hear Lego pieces start falling to the ground.
Ooh.
No, the worst
So
sound.
in that gibbering of what had happened, a tote had made its way from the back forward and went boop and just kind of landed on top of it. So it was it wasn't destroyed.
Oh no, it was destroyed.
I don't think it was destroyed.
It was the skeleton was left. All the
See?
panels had basically fallen off. And so I pieced what I could back together to make it look like it was supposed to.
Okay, it was destroyed.
Because it's all crazy colors, when things are missing, you don't notice it.
There you go.
So that is a bonus to it because you can't tell that that's not had the correct piece there or that there's not a piece. So then when it got done, I had, I don't know, like 2 handfuls worth of parts that no clue where they went. So we just made a pile of them, and then I went and found a couple people who had Star Wars stuff, and I was like, I need Jawas. So then we took them and threw them into the pile so that it's like they were busy scavenging the junk build.
So there's advantages and disadvantages to having a multicolor set.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you're building a UCS style set, multicolored still like that. I mean, the structure, everything usually is the exact same parts, unless it's something that's outrageously expensive and that I can use an alternate design for. Like on the Millennium Falcon, the back lattice where the exhaust is for the engines. It's a sailboat mask piece, but in that color, it's like $30-some for the part. And if like one part's that expensive, I'm like, no, scrap it. We'll build it a different way and do that. The Batmobile, that one, the wheels were the most expensive thing. The back wheels on that only come in like 2 or 3 different sets. So
Mhm.
I think they were about $15 a piece.
I bet you they were all Batman sets too.
Two of them were Batman, and then one of them was a like an off-road ish kind of vehicle.
The front
Yeah.
wheels, yeah.
One of the big Technic series sets, so it's still another $400 or $500 set that had them.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the
Crazy.
amazing stuff. The Batmobile. I mean the UCS Falcon. I've heard a lot of people say you look at it wrong, it falls apart. So
It does. It was very delicate. It did not survive the trip back home.
No.
Like by the time we got home with it, it was just in pieces. So, which was fine because I
Aw.
was rebuilding it anyway, like scrapping it to build the next model.
God.
Yeah.
So we heard you bring up shows. I know from the 48-hour charity stream, and I've seen videos on I think TikTok that y'all go to a lot of Lego conventions, or at least the Brick World ones, right? Correct?
Yep. So we actually travel with Brick World and do interactive games there.
Nice.
There's actually a show in 2 weeks down in Indianapolis
Okay.
at the state fairgrounds. We'll be doing a weekend show there. So there's three smaller like expo shows that are just a Saturday, Sunday show that run Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and then Grand Rapids, Michigan. But then, of course, we're also at the Chicago week-long show
Mhm.
as far as displays and stuff like that. Now, we visit shows. Like, we've been to some of the shows like Brick Fair and Brick Convention.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Brick Bash just happened this weekend, so we were up there doing some stuff. Haven't made it out west yet, trying to get that way, but definitely, in the convention world for sure.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing out here.
I do like going to the conventions. Like I told you before the stream, I only been to the ones in Nashville, Break Universe,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fun. I enjoy it. There's a lot of work for the shows for sure. I mean, there's
a lot of
got
behind the scenes that happens too. That's like,
set up, and hopefully that your bill gets there and still in piece. I mean, not in pieces. Like
right.
Yeah, there's a lot of stress, and I know I went with Hoosier and Haley, who I got to experience
Haley's here.
my first show, and they got this big old city set up. Man, took them all. It was like a 2-day show, but we were able to set up on a Thursday and Friday. It
Mhm.
took them every minute possible, and still in complete setup. They were still putting parts on when the show was opening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these displays are enormous.
Chicago, you'll see people come in when they did the new Hishima build 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Tuesday night, before like even people were even showing up for the convention, the people that were already there were building in the hotel lobby, putting their stuff together.
Wow.
That build, they started that night, and still it was
It wasn't
midnight
done
Friday
until-
night when they finished. They spent like 4 days of the group, and there was like 20 some builders for it, so it was insane.
What?
I saw that
That's
on videos, man. That was a big.
It was
enormous.
huge. It was a sight, and there was so much detail in it that like you had to make laps around this thing to really
Wow.
see everything. So to know that they started it before the show was even scheduled to start in the lobby at the hotel really like demonstrates the amount of detail and effort they put into it, because it was immaculate.
I would have been so stressed out. I don't know if I would have. I don't know if I would have been able to do it.
And if
I'm
I
sure they had a
remember
good-
correct, if I remember correctly, they took the form of like some type of like 3-dimensional box for like the core or somehow of it, and went like that. And I think that's a great structural way of doing that. And I'm sure they probably were able to connect it together pretty quickly too. But
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
that's
very
cool.
modular for the city
Yeah.
structure side.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful build. I'm like, man, if I don't have the brain capacity to even start that, to even get it to that far. I mean,
You just got to put
Yeah.
bricks in your hand, really. Half the time I start building something with an idea, and by the time I've fiddled with it enough, it turns into something completely different. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is a whale now because it's not a cloud no more. I've done too many pieces on it.
Maybe I ought to just do that. Just start building whatever, and then see what I don't know if my OCD will allow me to do that, but I'll give it a shot because I like that idea.
Yeah.
But me, I got to have a picture in my head, and that's what I got to try to build. And sometimes that's difficult.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
Yeah, I say, especially if you have an image that you're already trying to create. Like I have a build that I haven't even started yet. For a Brick World collab that they're doing, and the title of my build is called Brobot. So I have this idea in my brain, but I'm like, okay, where do I start? How do I, I kind of know what I want, but I don't know what I want. So it's like I'm in the same boat. I just need to start putting some pieces together and be like, does this look like a face? Oh, okay, I see a face, or whatever, and then try and work it out. Josh one time built a bat wing, and or not bat wing, it's the bat symbol. And he sketched it out on paper and then just started laying bricks on the paper, to get the shape of it. So it's like there are ways that you can kind of plan and go about it, but really just putting bricks together is the best way to get your thoughts flowing.
When I first started building my castle, my mock castle, I think I was in the backstage and Big Nate was back there, and he said, "Get a piece of paper and draw it on grid paper, and use the grid as a block." So that helped out a little bit, but I'm not an artiste at all. I can't draw. I can barely draw stick figures in the first place.
Well, and a grid pattern works great for your basic areas, like where stuff's
Floor
gonna
plan.
be. Yeah, like a floor plan idea, but it's not gonna give you the details of if you build a structure of any kind or whatnot.
Right. There was a lot of building and disassembling and rebuilding when I was doing that.
And sometimes it's you build something and you're like, okay, I like how this looks, but I don't really like it 100%. So I'll just set it to the side and basically rebuild it again. Because sometimes I like the original versus what I've now created. And if I break down the first one, I can't always get back to what I made organically in the first, creation. So sometimes I'll build multiples and then be like, okay, decide before I completely destroy an idea.
I've been known to get upset and throw it and then pick the pieces up and redo it.
No, Clippy.
It happens.
And it's okay. Sometimes you need to throw things.
It brittle brown.
It was a process. It was a process building that thing. Now I want to I'm going to take pictures and rebuild it because I want to do something different. But it's going to be fun.
Sometimes the joy of mock building.
Mm-hmm.
That fish tank mock you did. I've seen those pictures the other day. That's pretty dang good. You did good.
Well, that was from my wife because she wanted it, so I built it, and it's sitting on her sewing machine now. So that was fun. That took me a little bit to do, but that was fun. It was not really big. I just started a replica of a 10-gallon fish tank, and it was interesting, but it was fun. I learned new techniques and how to do things, so it was pretty cool.
So you mentioned that we don't buy Star Wars things because that's not really our thing.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't blame you either.
So, right,
Either.
but that being said, those are the sets that we built out of the random pieces because we're not going to spend our money on that genre. But there are a lot of cool building techniques in those sets that I may not have ever noticed prior because I've never built that set. So sometimes it's
smart.
It's nice to just get the sets that you're not necessarily a fan of just to build it and see the techniques. Yes, I agree. We don't buy Star Wars, but we build Star Wars so we can learn. Because
Yeah.
then you can tear it down and build something else with it. And you
That's
Right.
that's the beauty of Lego. I mean,
Mhm.
you can always build something else with it. I mean, you're not tied to what it's supposed to be. You can take it apart and build anything you want. That's what I like about it.
Mhm.
Yeah. A reusable toy.
Reusable. So, man, how many shows has Brick World put on? I know they do Chicago. I think what you said there's some in Indiana or Indianapolis, right?
So there's one main show that's like the big show. That's Chicago. So it's a fall event for a few days, and then the weekend is just like the convention, the expos that we do. Grand Rapids, Fort Wayne, and Indianapolis. So it's a 4 shows total. There used to be a few more shows, one in Milwaukee, one in Detroit. But it's really just when another company came through and did some things, it kind of messed with some contracts, and so now it's just location based, really trying to find a place that we can get into that's not that's affordable and stuff like that. But the plan is to get more shows going, but as of right now we've only got the 3 expos and then the big event in Chicago.
Nice.
YOLO, what's up, YOLO?
What's up, YOLO?
YOLO.
Any
Wow.
questions from the chat? If you guys want to
Yeah.
go ahead and start asking,
He is
ask away.
Come on now. Don't let him down.
Don't be shy. We don't bite.
Okay, I got a question kind of like Cow, but different. What is the weirdest or most useless Lego piece?
Oh, damn, that's a good one.
Josh knows.
Oh, he's already on this. He got the
I'm
hottest
thinking.
piece here.
Oh, he knows right where it is. He's already in a bin. Oh man, I don't know.
I don't even know if I could answer that.
I don't know, because I find I'm a big fan of part usage, so I always try and find ways that you can connect pieces that you maybe wouldn't think to connect them.
So you and Cow, man, you guys and Cow, man, y'all need to hook up because he likes every piece that's out there.
There's a
building
cheese
techniques.
slope. There's a off-brand cheese slope that has a stud on the slope and you're like, yo, like I can do so many things with that. Yeah.
Okay, we did just build. If anybody went to the Make and Take and built the little puppy dog, I don't know where it is. I have one in the other room, but there is a piece, and it is basically like one of these studs, these dots, right?
Modified
It's a dot, but it on the back side it would be a clip.
Oh,
so there is no
one of the newer ones.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool. I hadn't seen that before. Oh, ha ha ha. Okay, I know what he's got.
What do you got?
Anybody know what this piece is?
A boat haul.
No.
Catamaran.
Oh, catamaran, yeah.
But by itself, it's useless for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. You got Technic pins here. You could make a cool
do.
Yeah, but
pattern, maybe.
But they don't line up the same way.
Oh, okay. Like the spacing's not right or something.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But this is one
The
of them
math
for me.
don't math.
I have several of them too.
Where are they?
Okay,
from?
now
From the catamaran set.
A boat.
A boat.
She
Sailboat.
has a point with the Technic ports. Okay, I once built a mosquito out of Technic pins, out of Technic parts. It was only about the size of my palm, but you're holding up those pieces. I'm like, you could build a grasshopper with those,
or a
being
praying
wings.
mantis, or
A praying mantis.
those would be great little.
Yeah, so don't be saying they're useless.
But there you go. They're useless to me. She can build.
I know I want to.
Doing this.
That's
love
perfect
it.
because they
Clip
even
it.
got the little.
Clip it.
That's perfect.
By the way, if you guys do want to support Super Hawk. Their links are in the description of the live stream. So go make sure you go give them a follow and a subscribe and all that good stuff.
A burpee.
Be awesome.
YOLO.
They all you guys do a show break at night, correct?
Yeah, so we're kind of on hiatus right now. Life has been lifing, and after the holidays, we all just kind of was like, we need a break for a minute, regroup, get some things together. So I know we're in the midst of restarting that podcast back up, but there's some other things that I kind of want to get started. I liked doing the all the conventions information that was on the 48-hour charity stream. So I think I want to try and get something together where we can have like an after show hangout, but not necessarily when the shows are happening. More of like a, hey, if you were going to come to this show, what would it be like? Talk to maybe like people who have displayed at that show, talk to owners maybe, or like people who have just been to the show and experienced it. Because I feel like not enough people know that shows happen or where shows are near them. So I feel like the more I kind of talk about it and be like, what's in your area, what's next on the agenda, like, chronologically. So I think we're gonna try and get some more things than just the brick at night hangout, chit chat, whatever we got going on type of stream, because that's definitely a very laid back, like, what you doing, hanging out on a Tuesday.
Nice.
Nice. Zizu has some off the wall questions here, and they're about your cat.
Okay.
How many cat mocks have you guys made?
None. My cat has tried to help me do mocks,
Oh,
and it's usually destructive. Hence his name Beerus. But no, I want to get the tuxedo cat, and I want to make, because we have 3 cats, and I want to make each of them. But we haven't done any cat mocks yet.
So there's an alternate build for the tuxedo cat, specifically the orange one, the newer one, and they're calling it Catman instead of Batman because they built a Batman bust out of that cat.
Nice.
I love
You
it.
should share it with them.
Yeah, you'll have to share that because I'll have to.
We need that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds right up their alley, actually.
That is this Batman, and we modified him and put eyeballs in him.
He has eyeballs. That's creepy.
Oh yeah, and we put the mouth on him too.
Oh, I love that.
No,
Always
That's
watching.
so cool.
Uh,
Eyes.
Yeah, it's a good time.
so what was
yeah.
your first? Y'all remember your first mock that y'all did together?
Together would have been the campground.
Or
Disc golf.
Yeah, the first one.
Oh,
called
yeah.
9-hole, of course.
We did it. No, it was 18.
No, the first one was 9.
Oh yeah, it was only 9. So the first mock we ever did was a 9-hole disc golf course. And we made little. Oh, hand me the basket right back there.
Like
We
a
made
mini
little,
golf.
baskets, and there you go. Boop.
Oh
Oh,
wow,
that's cool.
Nice.
And made
that's
a
cool.
9-hole
Exactly.
course full of greenery.
Frisbee golf.
It was so floral.
That's so cool.
It was a fun time, but we definitely learned a lot from that, and still do landscape. That's kind of what we like to build together is landscape, things that we do outside.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched them play that on TV. I've never played it, but it looks so fun and frustrating at the same time.
Yep.
If you come to Chicago, you can play the Lego version. So we have discs
Out of leaves.
This is a chrome one that a friend of ours, Chrome Daddy, he took and chrome dipped for us. But we have a basket. Oh, he has the basket built. Yes. So we have a basket.
Oh my
built out of Lego, and discs. And so at Chicago, we do a 9-hole course where we take this basket through the hallway of the hotel and the convention, and we basically wherever we're standing is the start spot, and you throw to the basket, and
Heck
I-
yeah.
So cute.
I need
Okay.
to say that I'm a fan of your chain work there, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Some very detailed work.
we had to go
Kyle
through
loves
and take
chains.
I
pipe.
like chains.
There's 300 of the 5-link gold chains to make this.
I'm down. Dude, that's so sick.
Dude, I never would have thought about that.
And then there's pieces of pneumatic tubing in between each
Mhm.
one that holds them
smart.
together, keep them from separating after play.
Yeah, we learned the hard way that when they get hit with discs, they separate, and it takes a long time to
Yeah.
put them all back
Smart.
together.
Well, see, now you can give people ideas, and they're going to
Yep.
ban Lego in the hotel room.
That's what, so a friend of ours is wanting to do. They found this person who makes parachutes that attach to minifigures, and knowing that the hotel has some balconies and areas that you could easily parachute some minifigures off of, we're in the process of making essentially a game of having a target on the ground, and we're all gonna drop our figs and see who gets closest.
That's
to the
cool.
target.
I love that.
We have game night. I think we need to do a new game night.
See?
That sounds fun. We could honestly do that, Cliff, because we could each do our own parachute fig with some type of target and see. We could do something like that. I see what you're saying.
I got a cow sig fig that I would be perfect to throw off a building.
You're just dying to throw me off a building. I get it.
Speaking of throwing someone off a building, remember back in school when you used to have the egg challenge where you had to figure out how to wrap the egg up and drop
Yes.
it off the side?
Yeah.
Okay. Think of a set that would be small enough that's not almost like a brickhead, but brickheads are too solid. Something that you would have to, it would be your egg. And whoever had the least amount of pieces break off of the set when it hit the ground. Like the egg. If your egg broke, you lost. You know what I mean? That could
Right.
be other.
What if you made a Lego egg?
Ooh.
Oh, we have a
Could do
sphere.
that too.
And then you can design
I
your own
guess.
egg, you know? So
That would be cool.
Egg shape, so you could get that easily, that design.
Yeah, but remember the sphere that we had that we filled with all the translucent neon brick and dropped and it
Mhm.
exploded under the black light? Which was
that's
super
cool.
by the way. That one right there. So we
Look
could do
at her.
something like that
Yeah.
where you could have you have to make this ball not break in the
Yeah.
fall.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a good idea.
I'm always coming up with ideas.
That's awesome.
That. You know what? Calvin
Creative
maybe
brain.
on something there. Wow.
I'm working.
The imaginations are working right now. The gears are turning.
Lego's so good at that though.
Yes.
Right.
Wow, this has been a crazy hour. It's gone by super fast.
Wow.
Holy crap.
We so
Right,
we
yeah,
usually
well,
leave time at the end of
Lego
the
should-
stream to kind of let you guys know. Is there anything that you shout yourselves out? Where can people
find
find you? What social media?
Everywhere. So we're kind of in the midst of starting a new journey. We've been doing the Super Hawk Bricks thing for a while now, but we are going full throttle. Like last year, I went ahead and invested in like an LLC and making it official and doing all the business side of things. So now we're getting ready to open a chapter of doing basically what we do at the shows with the interactiveness, but in local communities, at schools, at event centers, things like that. And so coming soon will be a superhawkbricks.com. But as of right now, Super Hawk Bricks on all platforms, or Unhappy Mohawk, Super Cabre individually.
I'm
But yeah,
excited.
I mean, that's really where we're at now. Just starting that adventure and getting it into
Congrats,
more
guys.
hands because so many people have so much fun with it that it's like I don't want to just do it 4 times a year. I want to do it all the time.
Right? No,
Wow.
congrats. That's a great idea for you guys. I know
Thanks.
you're going to be successful.
We
I'm
do
excited
want to.
for you.
We obviously we do want to thank you for taking your time after you gotten home from a show where you could be resting and getting your feet put up and just rest. That you spent an hour of it with us. We do appreciate you.
Oh,
Appreciate you
thank
coming
you.
by and hanging out with us.
Thank you guys. We always have time for Lego and anybody else who loves Lego. So,
We
count
love
us in
Lego.
anytime.
Shucks.
Except Cal. Cal despises it for some reason.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Just-
Not one
yeah.
set.
No.
Yeah, don't mind the Lego poster.
It's
we
just for
That's
show.
But we
Yep.
do appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Real quick before we forget, tomorrow night is our Parts and Pieces podcast.
Number
6
6.
p.m.
Better known
Central.
as the Arts and Eases Oddcast, but yeah.
Yeah. On the Brickablecow's channel. This is another
Yeah.
extension from Clicking and Bricken. And we're going to be talking about Lego tires.
Tires.
So
You're one
make sure you
producer.
come back and check that out. And Thursday mornings at 9 a.m. It's on TMC Heather's channel. It's coffee time. Don't forget coffee time. You got to have your coffee and Lego at the same time.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's fun. And the Lego talk is maybe minimal. We start getting off on other tangents and we just talk. It's fun.
We talk about everything else.
Smash the like button.
So do y'all go
Yeah.
live? Y'all go live on your Super Hawk channel anytime, or do you?
No, we haven't lately just because we've been so busy. But now that I have more free time, that is the plan. Yeah, I want to start being able to go live and just talking to people more and getting back into the flow of the Lego community because it's just so much fun.
So make sure
We
y'all
are
go in that
hungry.
description and hit and follow them and subscribe so you can catch some of that stuff and enjoy their journey that they're getting ready to take on their website. That's going to be interesting. I'm interested in seeing that
Mm-hmm.
for real.
Yep. We have a merch website, but we don't have like an actual Super Hawk website because the merch it's like through a secondary print on demand type of thing. But yeah, I want to have an actual like place to go to find all the things that is Super Hawk.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I do like you guys' logo, by the way. That was pretty cool.
Thanks.
It is.
Yeah, a friend of ours, if you guys follow him on Instagram, Young Pogba, had a lot of influence on that logo for us.
Nice.
Nice.
Him and a friend of his created it with some mild advice from us on what we wanted.
Nice.
Nice.
That's very nice. Cal, you going live this week?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not dealing with that dang car this week, so I'm for sure going live. That thing's going to the junkyard.
Oh no.
Well, it's not, but it should.
How about you, Heather? Is it Mayo and Heather night this Friday?
It is, and it's also the first of the month. You know what time that is.
What time is that?
We're shipping over at the Minifig Club. It's time to ship the March.
What are you
bundle.
shipping?
Them parts and pieces of minifigs, monthly
And trading
bundle.
card.
Where
Trading
cards,
First-
stickers, magnets, all kinds of fun stuff. And you can find it at theminifigclub.com.
What
That's
code
how
do we use?
You could use a promo code.
Which one?
There's tons of them, but you could use MooCow25 and get 25% off your first monthly subscription.
There's a handful of them.
Just look around. There's a bunch of them out there. That's fun.
But MooCow25 is the funnest one to use. That's for sure.
Super Hawk gets my monthly package this month, so that's awesome.
Yes.
That's right.
They want to
Make
give
sure you
away
send him
in
a sticker though.
I will. I'm going to save the
We'll
little
send you
sticker
your
for
sticker.
him.
Don't worry, you won't miss the sticker.
Yeah, but you get all the good stuff. That's fun. Trust me.
You get the Lego.
You get the
Yeah.
Lego.
And the trading card. Oh my god, I can't wait for you guys to see that. Truly.
Ooh,
It's probably going to be pretty epic since I'm going to be missing out. But I did for a good cause. You guys won. I'm
It's
not
the-
complaining
It,
whatsoever.
it's the one time that she actually puts you on the trading card that you don't
Oh,
get.
of course.
so.
Aw.
Well,
So we will gladly trade.
all right, guys. We do appreciate everybody for coming in tonight and hanging out. We do appreciate Super Hawk Bricks, Unhappy Mohawk, and Super Cabre, right? Did I
Yeah.
pronounce it right? Okay. Thanks for hanging out with us. And next week is topic night, so we'll be doing a topic. So, you guys got any last words? Anything y'all want to say?
All for now.
See you in Chicago.
There you go.
Yeah, see you in Chicago.
All right, keep clicking and bricking.